from that moment on, I was in game mode. We got this photo of him, and ever since then, I was like, we need to have him. And I think by the end of that day, we knew we were gonna have him. Hi, welcome back to the Sleepy Teens podcast. I'm Cody.
I'm Lily.
And this is our second episode. Yay! Today we're going to be talking about our hyperfixations. I personally have a lot of them. So today we're talking about hyperfixations, which is kind of a big one. They come and go. Right now, my biggest hyperfixation is, I guess I would say Grey's Anatomy. Update on that. Where did we last leave off? We last left off where the hospital was getting sued.
Oh, that's right? Where we left off?
Yeah, that's where we left off. Since that, the plane crash victims have fought and won, and the hospital was about to go out of business. But then they bought the hospital. So that was pretty crazy. I have not been watching the show recently. Yeah, I haven't watched the show in a little bit.
I think I'm on season 10, episode 11.
I'm on like episode 2 or something.
11 or 12.
I haven't had time to. I've been very, very busy. But yeah, anyways, that's like probably my biggest hyperfixation at the moment, but I've had a lot of bigger ones in the past. So I think that's where we get into our first topic, which is our biggest hyperfixations.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into the video.
I'm looking at it. Hold on. Okay.
What was mine? Did we write mine?
TV shows.
Oh, well, we just talked about that.
And then my biggest all-time hyperfixation would probably be... The thing about my hyperfixations is, like, yes, they are hyperfixations, but I carry them along with me, like, through everything, because a lot of times they, like, end up being a responsibility or, like, something I have to take care of. So, like, I would say the biggest one that I've had in, like, the longest time was, I guess the pottery studio. I really wanted to have an at-home pottery studio, so I made one. And while I think that was a hyperfixation of making it and being on, like, a grind of making it, it hasn't really, like, stopped, or I haven't, like, not wanted to do it anymore. It's more of been, like, I just don't have the time to do it. But building that studio was something I kind of went cuckoo about for a few weeks. And then... another massive hyperfixation of mine was this laptop. I feel like for like a month straight, that was all I talked about, and I felt really annoying after some time. Another big one was my Meta glasses. I was on this weird kick about really wanting Ray-Ban Meta glasses, and I got them, and I liked them. But I guess a lot of my hyperfixations relate to technology, weirdly. Which isn't, I wouldn't say is a bad thing, but it is something that I tend to talk about a lot, is things. I mean, I guess you could say that this, in and of itself, is a hyperfixation, like this podcast, but we're still doing it. So I feel like a lot of my hyperfixations tend to make some cool things out of it. And I would say my biggest one was my cat. That was the quickest decision I made of my life. Was I knew I had wanted a cat for a long time, and there have been previous moments where I had, like, said I wanted to get a cat, but my parents had always said no. And then we got a photo of him. I'll insert the photo. We got this photo of him, and ever since then, I was like, we need to have him. And I think by the end of that day, we knew we were going to have him. And so that was probably, like, the fastest hyperfixation I've ever had. But I wouldn't say it's like a hyper-fixation. It's more of like an impulse decision. I just knew I had to get that cap. So, what about you, Lily?
Definitely TV shows. Like, I'll get really into a TV show, and then I'll be like obsessed with it for a really long time, and like have like Pinterest boards about it, and like can't stop talking about it. And then like I'll still like the show, but then I'll get into another show, and then that'll become more like I'm obsessed with that one. And movies too.
Once you watch like a musical,
Mhm.
that's all you listen to
Oh
for
yes,
music
yes.
for like a month is you just listen to only that musical. I feel like there was one musical that you watched with Sadie Sink in it, and I feel like
Odessa.
yeah, you listened to that musical for, I kid you not, 3 months straight. I was
No.
so sick of it after. Yes.
You were probably just in the car more.
I was so sick of that
It's
musical.
mostly like I had a system, but then some musicals I like more, so then I'll listen to it more. I think it was like a month, and then I was like, okay, I can start putting it in like the rotation. But some I kept going, like there would be some that I was like, oh, this doesn't need a month, and then some I was like, oh, this needs more than a month.
You have a system going on.
Yeah.
I'm a big collector, so I like to collect things as well. I have collections of collections. So, like, I would say my biggest collection at the time, right now, would be my, either my pop figure collection or my Fugler collection. I would say it has to be my Fugler collection because I have, I think, around 40 to 50 Fuglers. Which is not something I'm like super I'm not ashamed to say it, but I'm also not proud of it because if you think about that math, it's like a lot of money on Fugglers. And I have almost one from like every series, I would think, but yeah, I think that they're fun. I like blind boxes and like Fugglers and things like that. And then I also have my ear is so itchy. I also have Funko Pops. I started that collection with my mom when I was in, I would say, probably like 6th grade. We started going to this one candy store near our house, and we would get Funko Pops every time we went there. And so that was like our little thing. But then I wanted to put them in my room, so I moved them to my room, and they line like the entire wall. I think I have like 20 of them. That I used to have a massive collection of what were the Squishmallows. I had like a beanbag chair and they filled the whole wall, like. But I sold them for like $100, all of them, and then I got banned on Facebook Marketplace. So
Back to the pop figures. I went to Hot Topic the other day, and there was so many good ones.
I went to this bookstore at the mall, and they had like 2 whole aisles full of pop figures, but they were all like kind of niche pop figures. So I didn't really want to get any. Sorry. There was a lot of pop figures there, and I really liked them. Like just seeing the whole collection of them.
Yeah.
How about you? What are your like biggest collections that you have? Anything like that?
So I don't really have that many collections now. I have like a button and pin collection that's like decent. And then I've been wanting to start a Funko Pop collection. I currently only have one though, and like a bunch of the little ones. The Stranger Things little one, and then a Bullseye little one, but yeah. And I records, but that's also kind of small right now. So
Records are expensive though.
yeah.
Like they're super expensive. I wanted to get this Hamilton one, but it was like $35. And I was like, I'm not spending money on music that I can play on my phone. Just saying.
Yeah, so I think the button and pin one is my biggest one.
I feel like you have a lot of books too.
Oh yeah, I do have a lot of books.
Oh, I started working on my AP3D project. I started like like the prep work. I haven't really like made anything out of it yet, but it's gonna be this big rib cage. I posted it on my Instagram, but it's gonna be this like big rib cage and it's a mask, and it's gonna be pretty cool.
I have yet to start on it. I have come up with an idea, but I don't know if I'm going to use that idea, but I need to get started on that.
Okay, so now we're gonna do our bucket list because I think we have crossed a few things off. So let's do the summer bucket list now. Here we go. The bucket list is back. So, what have we done? We were gonna go to the beach the other day, but we didn't end up going because personally I was really tired and really sunburnt. So, yeah. There actually is a few things that we can cross off. Like 4th of July and fireworks because Lily did not come to the 4th of July party.
But I saw fireworks.
But you did see fireworks and the 4th of July did happen. Also thrifting.
That was before.
Oh, we didn't
That
go
was not
thrifting during
summer.
summer break? Okay. AP scores are going to be coming out
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Cody. I've been editing for a few hours now and I just got to this point. And AP scores are out. It's been a few days. So make sure not to miss next Friday's episode because it's a really good one. And just as a little sneak peek. Oh, not too much more. So, see you soon. So, not this episode, but next episode, you guys will hear all about our AP scores. So, make sure to stay tuned for that.
What else have we done? I went to an arcade. I don't know if we're counting that. Some of these will be doing event like we said that last time. No. So,
we're doing one today. Go to the theater.
Oh yeah, we are doing
Today, in approximately 30 minutes, we're going to be seeing our friends in Shrek Jr. So, congratulations to you guys because I'm sure it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
But we have yet to see it. And I'm very excited to see it because I do like Shrek the musical.
I don't know if I like it. I've heard a couple songs, but I don't really like Shrek. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like the movie Shrek.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the musical is better than the movie. I think that the movie's kind of hard to watch. It's just like hard to follow it. What?
It's hard to follow.
Yeah, the movie's kind of like hard to follow. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I like haven't really watched it since I was like, like pre-consciousness.
Yeah,
But, like,
I don't think I've ever watched it full out.
Neither do I. But the whole that one song that Fiona has been. Wait, bring it over here because it's in the frame. That one song that Fiona has gone viral before.
Oh yeah.
And there's some songs that Shrek has that I really like, and I like that last song. I heard, like, the people who are doing the show, I've heard that song, them sing it before, and they sound really good. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see, like, what the production is like.
Yeah, I've only heard, I think, the 3 Fiona song, and maybe one more, but I don't think I've ever heard any Shrek songs.
I like Who I'd Be.
Never even heard of that one.
That is one of my, like, I don't know why it makes me almost cry every time I hear it. So how was your 4th of July?
It was good. I went in the pool, and we did some, like, of the little fireworks.
Little fireworks? Like the illegal ones?
No, not the illegal ones. The ones that they sell in, like, Publix.
Oh.
And we had, like, cheeseburgers and hot dogs. It was fun. How was your 4th of July?
I don't know why I'm laughing at that. I've been elbow deep in pet sitting right now. So it was a bit of back and forth throughout the day, um, going pet sitting, coming back. But we went to a family friend's house, and it was really fun party that they had over there. There was a lot of people that I didn't know, unfortunately, but I got to know them. And we were in the pool, and I bought those water balloons that like reseal
Oh
with
yeah.
magnets, and everyone loved those. And then we played this game at the party where I guess they hid like these mini plastic gnomes, and they were like all USA themed, and they hid them, 100 of them, throughout the house. And so me and my little cousin were like finding them like one by one, and I was like, this is weird. And then eventually someone said, oh yeah, there's 100 of them. Whoever has the most wins $20. And from that moment on, I was in game mode. And so I literally, my cousin and I were running around the backyard trying to find them. I pushed her over. I pushed her over to try and get the gnome because I was not going to lose. So yes, um, and then she got her dad to join in on the game to help her out. I was like, why are we teaming here? That's not fair. Anyways, we got to the end of the game, and or it was like a straight hour of us trying to find gnomes, and then we were counting up, and I had 43 gnomes. She had 42 gnomes.
Oh.
So we were like, who's going to win? There was 15 left. So we start running around. Then I was at 46 gnomes because I kind of gave up, and they were at 48, and they're like, haha, we're going to win, we're going to win, we're going to win. And so then I needed 5 more gnomes, right? Because you just had to get to 51 to win. I somehow was walking around, and there was one at the bottom of the pool, and I just jumped into the pool, glasses on, no goggles, went under, grabbed it, and everyone was like, what is wrong with him? And I go, I got 40, I got 47. And I was like drowning. I was like, yes. And so then I was running around, and somehow we had missed a few outside. So I got to 51 before she did. And that's why there's a $20 bill in the back of my phone case right now. It was really fun. And there was good food, and they bought so many fireworks, like the big ones, and they live right like where the house was. We could see the city fireworks show as well. So they waited for the city to do their fireworks show, which by the way was so massive. It was like really cool. And then they did their fireworks. Personally, I was really tired, so I did watch them, but I really wanted to go back to the house, and take care of my work and then go home.
I know ours had like a lot of like smoke, and it
I
was right by the
know.
power line, and I was like, but it was fine.
One of the fireworks misfired and shot like I don't know. It was really scary. I kind of like blacked out from it, but like it was not really on the table correctly, so it fell off the table and like shot up towards our faces, and then like popped right above the roof, so all the stuff fell onto the roof, and I was really scared that it was gonna. After that happened, I was like, okay, um, but I feel bad for the animals having to deal
Yeah.
with the fireworks. It's pretty sad.
Mhm. They had to um give medicine to my grandma's dogs and my aunt's dogs, and they were so sleepy.
I went to a yard sale the other day. It was really cool. That's where I got the balloons from, and I got this cool beach bag for $2. And oh my god, I'm so mad at myself. I got a Woobles kit. They had
Mhm.
a dinosaur Woobles kit for $1.
Did it have all the stuff in
It
it?
had all this stuff, but then I got home and I thought, oh man, they already started it. So I took apart what they had,
Oh.
what was already there, and it was the pre-started
Yep.
the pre-started piece. So I ruined it, and I won't be able to ever do it because I don't know how to start it back up. So I think I'm going to donate it to your mom. Or at least have her do the magic ring.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was like, why is this so hard to undo? They must have just, like, tied 50 knots into it. No, it was the pre-started piece. So I was really upset with that.
I have something that doesn't have anything to do with what we were just talking about, but it's interesting. So, do you know who Steven Spielberg is? Oh, he's like a super famous director.
Oh, yeah.
The Alien movies.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He is Arizona's, from Grey's Anatomy, stepdaughter. Or stepfather.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then
Nepotism.
her mom is from, like, Jurassic Park.
That's like Maya Hawke's parents.
Mm-hmm.
That's like purebred nepotism right there. We are trying to get a more consistent look for the podcast. We might be moving around multiple times, but just know that in a few episodes we're going to have a very consistent look to the podcast. It's going to look very nice, and I'm very, very, very excited for how it will look. And we're still trying to figure out a location on where we're going to film, but we should know that sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very exciting. I'm very, very excited for this. These upcoming episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for next episode because then we're going to be able to talk about our AP scores and reveal them live on the podcast. I don't think I want to do that. Because if I get all 2s, I'm going to be like crying.
And they're probably going to come out late because the SAT scores came out late.
Oh, maybe. I hope not.
No, they didn't come out that late. It was after school, definitely, though.
Oh, sorry. Just got a little bored. I just started a scholarship, actually. It's for Minecraft. So it's like a $2,000 scholarship.
Oh.
I was hoping it would be like, build a Minecraft world for $2,000. No, it's write an essay on how much. But I'm very excited to write it. It's actually an interesting essay.
Mm.
So I'm very excited for that scholarship. And I've also been researching a bunch of the colleges that we're touring at later this month. So I feel like I've kind of got it under control. But I am still very scared. My hot take of the night is... Okay, pause real quick, because I don't think we really explained this very well. Basically, this is going to be a recurring segment called Hot Takes of the Night, where we talk about a hot take that we have in that moment. Hope that helps. Lily needs to get that cough checked out. Oh, my hot take of the night is that I think Love Island is a stupid TV show. And that I don't understand what the hype is all about. Because I watched like 10 minutes of an episode with my friend one night, and I was literally falling asleep. It was such a boring show. Like, why do you like this show about people who are just annoying and ugly?
Yeah, I agree. I didn't get the hype with Love Island.
I don't understand the hype for Love Island, and I'm sorry if you disagree. I just don't understand the hype about it. Like, what are you so obsessed about? And do people, like, leave the house? Like, do people get voted off like how The Bachelor does?
I think so.
Because, and why do random people just join the house?
I don't know anything about it. I just know it's called Love Island, and I don't want to watch it.
And recently it's got so much attention.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand it. It's like, my mom used to watch The Bachelor and The Bachelorette all the time. And then they, like, switched production companies or something. And they, like, oversaturated the film quality and made it, like, super bright and, like, an a headache to watch, and it's like a completely scripted fake thing, and I just think it's all fake. That love is not real. Just like 90 Day Fiance, they all get divorced in 10 days after the show because they're all like, I don't know, drunk or something during the show. That's what I heard when I was younger, that they make them all drunk so that they get better moments.
Oh. Okay. I have a hot take now.
Okay, what's your hot take?
That people need to stop getting into these, like, YouTubers' lives and drama. Like...
Yes! Why are people so... Sorry.
Okay, where was I? My hot take is that people need to stop getting into YouTubers' drama. Like, you're making it such a big deal just because you, like, need to, like, know everything about these people's lives when they don't want to tell you everything, but then everyone's talking about it and making it a huge thing when, like, it's they're actual real life people, and people need to just stop pretending they're, like, your close friends.
Yeah, it's so parasocial.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people also, like, pretend like they know what's happening and they know the whole big picture.
When you don't know the whole thing because they're internet people. They're not going to tell you every little thing about them.
And they choose to post only certain things. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't... Sure, they might post what they have for lunch, but they're not going to post what they're thinking at night, or if they're sad in the middle of the night. Or, like, sure, they might post in the middle of the night, but that doesn't mean that they're posting how they feel.
That's their actual genuine feelings. They could have just, like, done something and talking about what they want everyone to believe.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not real.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good hot take. I didn't think about that one, but that's I agree with you fully. So, I think I want to save some stuff for the next episode. Mm-hmm. We have so many good things to talk about for next episode. Our AP scores come out. So, depending on if the episode looks sad or not. But I think it's going to be a great episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that wraps it all up.
If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Your support means a lot to us.
Also, interact with the community posts that we post frequently, and let us know what you like about our videos. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Sleepy Teens podcast.
Bye.